Good morning, good morning, good morning. This morning, especially on the God's Holy Sabbath, we are headed to church with a lot of praise, a lot of thanksgiving, and a lot of happiness, joy, contentment, all those nice adjectives that you can find, because yesterday was the results of PEP. And we are happy parents, we are proud parents of a high schooler. Imagine that, me have a high schooler. No, we are, if you subscribe to my channel, you've watched past videos, you'd have seen where we spoke about the grade 5 leg of the PEP and how preparing and doing the work to reap the results. Well, the same thing happened in grade 6. My son, or son, her brother, was placed at the school of his choice, his first choice. Now, the results is very significant. We were overjoyed. I definitely cannot put clips or audio of anything of the cheering because, you know, we were at home and dressed comfortably. One of the things that really stood out for us is his ability test, because on Children's Day, before even hearing the results, he knew that he did extremely well. Like
before the ability test, and I realized that everything that was in the practice test, like a couple minutes before, was on the PEP test, and I'm very thankful for that. And it was also did well for the science. Most of the questions on the test paper were practice test paper. And I'm very thankful for that also, for giving me life and the food.
Well, it turns out that what, Shaman?
I did better than 93% of all who did the ability test.
We are overjoyed, but most importantly, we definitely have to give God thanks. There was a lot of praying with just me and my Lord, saying, Lord, open their brain cells while they're at school, give the teacher the patience, everything that surrounds getting these results that we are happy to see and to share with you. So we are heading to church, and Miss Edwards here is, I don't know, she was really happy. She was jumping up and down, but I would say that she had mixed emotions. Yeah, she had mixed emotions, because while she is happy with her brother getting the grade that he did, she would not have to do grade 6 without him being at the school.
She came to realization.
It's like all of a sudden she came to the realization that, hey, wait, what? I'm not going to finish school without my brother. But then, from growing up, him being ahead of her has always been her motivation. She potty trained just as quickly or even earlier because she wanted to do what her big brother was doing. When he graduated from basic school, she wanted to make sure that she go to the school that he's going to. So we know that she will be motivated and do her best when her time comes.
And funny thing for her, going to the school, it was even more challenging because she jumped ahead of her entire grade, our year group in basic school, which made her to be the youngest person in grade 5, and also will be the youngest person in grade 6 coming September. So I know that she can do exceptionally well. One thing though that I would want to say though, to the fathers out there, that while our children's life is very, very important. Yesterday when I heard the results, I was flooded with emotions and memory. God brought back some stuff to me that I sat and talked to Shamal about, and I realized that is those conversations, those help that I helped him study, and those things,
Especially the math.
those are what allowed him to reap rewards of what he has sown. Point an example, one day, it's not, he wasn't all the time. I know he had the capability to do great things. However, at times, especially right after COVID, being that he had to go back to school and they get him back into the whole groove of school, he was not performing at his optimal at his best. I know what he was providing was way subpar. And I gave him I spoke to him about the different schools and why he would want to be placed in different schools, because of the whole support of the past students and all of that. And it was brought to my memory yesterday that it's conversations like that he, from that point, he had made a pretty much a 360, putting in the work. And there were times when he had, especially the math and the math works, the math homework and stuff like that, and he wanted help. I mean, I'm not a teacher, so it was very challenging for me. I know I don't want to tell him the answer, so I don't tell him the answer. I tell him to read over. Shama, read over the questions. What you get from the question. And I saw progress in him where he, like in earlier stages of grade 6 I'm speaking about, question 1 him don't understand, alright? Help him figure out question 1. Question 2 him not understand. Question 3, so it continue like that. And it reached to the point where he don't come to me anymore for the saying I know him understand all of this now. And when he comes to me with questions, he have a solution to the questions, but he wasn't sure. And I can tell you 95% of the time or 98% of the time when he comes to those questions that the answers were actually right, but he doesn't get confirmation. So I said support from parents, especially the fathers, in their children's life is very, very important.
Would you agree, Shama?
Yes, I do.
Sorry, what to say a while ago?
He will say yes, he do agree, like a lot. Alright, well, you heard from us. We're almost there at church. And once again, go out, be encouraged, and know that with God and your best effort, you will